Hey everyone, so as you can see, it's time for some more science.
Yeah. Science in space. Just ask Grace.
Yeah. So we'll start with the basics. First, there are groups and rows/periods. The groups are the ones that go vertically, and the rows or periods are the ones that go horizontally. They are also divided into families, the whole periodic table is. Mostly they are the vertical groups, but there's also the middle part, which is the transition metals, which is complicated. Now, up to californium can be found in nature. The others past that have to be synthesized, which basically means that they have to be made in a lab. Okay, so the first periodic table was created by Dmitry Mendeleev, and I might not be pronouncing these names right, so if I don't pronounce them right, then don't hate me because some of these are difficult to pronounce. So the first periodic table was created by Dmitry Mendeleev in 1869. He also predicted some of the properties of the ones that were at that time the unknown elements. Later in 1789, Antonin Leviezer, I think we're saying this right, we may not be, again, sorry, published a list of 33 elements, grouping them as gases, metals, nonmetals, and earths. Next we have Johann Wolfgang Okay, we'll just put that down there. Okay, we'll hereafter refer to him as Wolfgang. So Wolfgang observed that the elements could be grouped based on chemical properties, such as lithium, sodium, and potassium can be grouped as reactive metals. Wolfgang also observed that the second member of each triad was the approximate average of the first and third. This became known as the law of triads. Next we have Leopold Gmelin. I'm just going to spell this out. Gmelin. He was a German chemist, which explains why I can't pronounce it. And he worked with this system, and by 1843 he identified 10 triads with 3 groups of 4 and 1 of 5. Then in 1857, Jean-Baptiste Dumas, we'll just refer to him as Jean. So Jean published a work observing and describing the relationship of various metals. And in 1858, August is just what we'll call him. We'll put his name and all the rest of them down there because I cannot pronounce any of them. In 1858, August Kekulé, who we'll refer to as August, August observed that carbon often had 4 atoms bonded with it. This brought about the idea of valency. Valency is when you have 8 electrons to be happy. So later in 1862, Alexandra Emily down there. Okay, so we'll just call him Alex. So Alex, a geologist who was French, published an early form of the table. Now, it basically goes on like this in history, scientists helping other scientists find small steps, and we'll leave a link to it in the thingy so that you can read more about it if this interests you, and it really is quite interesting. Now, the 2 most recent periodic table additions were fluorovium, which is element 114, and livermorium, which is element 116. So I hope that you enjoyed this brief little thing on periodic table. Like I said, I'll put the URL for some more information down in the thingy, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you.